Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on March the 24th, 2020. G20 plans to discuss coronavirus later this week. Leaders from the group of 20 major economies will convene a video conference on Thursday to discuss the coronavirus epidemic amid criticism that the group has been slow to respond to the global crisis. G20 finance ministers and central bankers agreed during a separate video conference on Monday to develop an action plan to respond to the outbreak, which the International Monetary Fund expects will trigger a global recession. The extraordinary leaders' summit will be complicated by an oil price war between two members, Saudi Arabia and Russia, and rising tensions between two others, the United States and China, over the origin of the virus, which has infected 378,000 people globally and killed more than 16,500. Oil surged amid hopes of $2 trillion aid package. Oil prices soared over $1 on Tuesday as investors hope that the United States will soon reach a deal on a $2 trillion coronavirus aid package that could ease the economic impact of the outbreak and in turn support oil demand. International benchmark Brent crude futures for May delivery rose by $1.05 or 3.9% to $28.08 per barrel, while U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude contracts increased $1.20 or 5.1% to $24.56 a barrel. The U.S. Federal Reserve on Monday rolled out an extraordinary array of programs to backstop an economy reeling from restrictions on commerce that, according to analysts, are needed to slow the coronavirus pandemic. Despite a $2 trillion coronavirus economic stimulus package remained stalled in the U.S. Senate on Monday as lawmakers discussed its provisions, U.S. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin voiced confidence that a deal would be reached soon. Global markets recover from lows since 2016. U.S. index futures and European stocks rallied alongside Asian shares on Tuesday amid hopes that the U.S. Federal Reserve's measures would improve market sentiments amidst coronavirus pandemic. Due to the central bank's measures in mini futures for the S&P 500 and Japan's Nikkei soared 4.2% and 7.13% respectively, marking the biggest daily rise since February 2016. The European shares also set to be higher during today's session, with Eurostoxx 50 futures and FTSE futures both rose 4.9%. MSCI's broadest index of Asia-Pacific shares outside Japan surged 4.9% to more than half Monday's drop. South Korea's ravaged market jumped 8.6% after the government doubled a planned economic rescue package to 100 trillion won, $80 billion. France's PMI marks new lows in March. According to the survey showed on Tuesday, business activity in France plunged to its lowest level on record in March as a nationwide coronavirus lockdown significantly weakened the Eurozone's second biggest economy. Data from IHS Markit showed that preliminary purchasing managers index fell to 30.2 from 52.0 in February, far below economists' average forecast of 39.8. Such drop took the index deeper below that 50-point line, dividing expansions from contraction that it has ever been in its 22-year history. The service sector PMI also slumped to the record low of 29.0 from 52.5 in February, which is well below the lowest estimate of 32.0. Meanwhile, in the manufacturing sector, the index slipped to 42.9 from 49.8, which was not as bad as the 40.0 average expectations.